calling all seekers of truth and spiritual enlightenment. Are you searching for intellectual clarity and a deeper understanding of Christianity? Look no further than C.S. Lewis' thought-provoking masterpiece, Mere Christianity. This book offers a compelling exploration of the core principles of the faith, providing a rational foundation for belief in God, the divinity of Christ, and the moral framework of Christian ethics. Now is the time to embark on a transformative journey of knowledge and discovery. Dive into the pages of Mere Christianity, and unlock the timeless wisdom it holds. Prepare to be captivated by Lewis' eloquent prose, logical reasoning, and relatable examples that bridge the gap between intellectual inquiry and heartfelt belief. Be challenged to confront your doubts, engage with your deepest questions, and encounter the robust case for Christianity that Lewis presents. His insightful arguments will inspire you to re-examine your worldview, inviting you to consider the existence of a moral law, the divinity of Jesus Christ, and the profound implications of Christian doctrine. But Mere Christianity is not merely a theoretical exercise, it is a guide for practical living. Discover the transformative power of Christian virtues such as humility, forgiveness, and love. Learn how embracing these qualities can shape your character and lead to a more fulfilling life. Join the countless individuals who have found intellectual solace and spiritual enlightenment within the pages of this remarkable book. Take action today and embark on a journey that will challenge your beliefs, broaden your understanding, and inspire your soul. So, dear seeker of truth, pick up a copy of Mere Christianity, and let its profound insights illuminate your path. Let it be the catalyst for meaningful conversations, personal growth, and a deeper connection to the Christian faith. Your journey awaits. Embrace the invitation to explore Mere Christianity and uncover the truths that can shape your life forever. See the description box how to get this book for free. Mere Christianity is a classic Christian apologetic book written by C.S. Lewis, originally delivered as a series of radio broadcasts during World War II. The book seeks to explain and defend the core principles of Christianity, presenting a rational and logical case for the existence of God, the divinity of Jesus Christ, and the moral framework of Christian ethics. Lewis begins by arguing for the existence of a moral law, a universal standard of right and wrong that is known to all human beings. He suggests that this law points to the existence of a moral lawgiver, whom he identifies as God. The book then delves into an exploration of the nature of God in the person of Jesus Christ. Lewis presents Jesus as the Son of God, and addresses various objections to the divinity of Christ. He argues that Jesus' claims to be God is either true or false, leaving no room for the popular notion of him being merely a great moral teacher. Lewis goes on to discuss the concept of Christian doctrine, emphasizing the commonalities shared by different Christian denominations and downplaying the importance of theological differences. He argues that the core tenets of Christianity, such as the belief in God, the divinity of Christ, and the necessity of salvation, are what truly define the faith. The book also addresses the problem of evil, discussing why a loving and all-powerful God would allow suffering in the world. Lewis suggests that human free will and the existence of moral choice play a significant role in the presence of evil. He argues that God allows suffering as a consequence of granting humans the freedom to choose between good and evil. He discusses topics such as pride, humility, forgiveness, and love, emphasizing the importance of cultivating virtuous qualities in one's life. In the final section of the book, Lewis offers a practical perspective on Christian living. He discusses the role of prayer, the importance of the church, and the idea of God's ultimate plan for humanity. Mere Christianity is widely regarded as one of the most influential Christian books of the 20th century. Lewis' apologetic work remains relevant in the present day, providing a thoughtful and intellectually rigorous exploration of the Christian faith. Want to learn more? Get this book in an audio version. Check the description box. One of the book's greatest strengths lies in Lewis' ability to present complex theological concepts in a manner that is accessible to readers of all backgrounds. An interesting example from Mere Christianity is Lewis' analogy of the moral law and the analogy of a fleet of ships. Lewis compares the universal recognition of a moral law, which he argues points to the existence of God, to the concept of a fleet of ships. He suggests that different cultures may have different interpretations of specific moral rules, just as ships in a fleet may have different designs and features. However, beneath the surface variations, there are commonalities that reveal a shared moral law, just as all ships in a fleet share a common purpose and obey the same principles of navigation. Lewis states, the ships, for all their differences, had something in common. At least they all had engines, sometimes several engines. These engines had been made by men, and the men who made them were the engineers in the dockyard. Now suppose I am writing a book about ships and I say, the ships in these days had engines, and then suppose that someone quotes that sentence to me and says, the ships of which you speak were made of metal and had screws and pistons and so forth, but there is nothing about engines in your book. He then explains that the person who quoted him would have misunderstood the meaning of engines, thinking it referred only to specific mechanical components rather than the overarching concept. This analogy effectively illustrates Lewis' point that while specific moral rules may differ across cultures, there is an underlying moral law that transcends these differences. It highlights the importance of recognizing the fundamental principles that guide moral behavior, regardless of variations in cultural practices or specific moral codes. Lewis' lucid prose, logical reasoning, and ability to connect with readers on an emotional level make this book a must-read for believers and skeptics alike. What do you think? Love to hear your thoughts. Write me a comment. If you haven't read it yet, click the description box to get yourself a copy for as little as $0. Thanks for watching. Search Holy Moly channel for more content like this.